More breaking developments coming in, and I'm sorry, in the seriousness of this situation, I'm finding this rather bemusing. This is a statement that has been issued by the Pakistani government. The Pakistani government has now condemned the US strikes on Iran. I repeat, the Pakistani government has condemned the US strikes on Iran. They've said, and I quote, "All parties must adhere to international law. We are gravely concerned about possible escalations after the US airstrikes on Iran." It's not amusing because of the seriousness of the situation, but Patikrit, it is bemusing given what we were discussing just at the top of the hour.
Well, Rishabh, I think Pakistan actually can give some consultancy to Iran in terms of how to deal with when a nuclear facility is hit. But on a serious note, that's the kind of plausible deniability Pakistan will have been known for. That one hand does something, the other hand does exactly the opposite. So, in spite of the fact that the Pakistani, government will come out with these statements, I think by now the Iranians know pretty well that even if that the Pakistanis are literally not on their side, and they're actually mollycoddling with the Americans and literally doing what the Americans want them to do. But you would see one thing: you would see these statements of condemnation coming from many of the Arab states as well. But none of them will do anything beyond that, because many of these Arab states have suffered tremendously in the hand of the proxies funded and incubated and armed by Iran. So you would see the Saudis coming up with an official statement, but one may ask that where are the Israeli planes, actually fighter planes, getting refueled? Well, it's entirely on the Arab airspace. Who are intercepting the missiles coming from Iran towards Israel? Well, in most cases, it is, apart from the Americans and the Israelis, they're being done by the Jordanians and the Saudis themselves. So there are many subterfuge in this conflict. It is not just between Israel and Iran. There are also the sectarian issues. There are issues of those countries who have suffered in the hands of Hezbollah, Hamas, and Houthis. Particularly, the loitering munitions of Houthis have done tremendous damage on the Saudi refinery capacity a few years back. So you would see condemnations.
Okay, so Patikrit, I have two quick questions. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, likelihood of Khamenei simply overnight giving up power?
Rishabh, highly unlikely, because these regimes do stay with an aura of invincibility, and I think Khamenei may have also worked upon a succession of his regime. We don't know where he is, but it may so happen that eventually they might wither out, but they will not go away without a tremendous fight. Whether it is the IRGC or in case of Iran also the Republican Guard, you know what happens in case of Iran, Iraq, look at what happened. The Republican Guard actually got defeated, and eventually that Republican Guard of Iraq gave rise to the ISIS. So, you might see them vanishing away. That possibility cannot be done away with. But you would see in Iran a new Shiite organization coming up.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.